And we are back. Oh, you've got paper. What are you doing? This is
I'm
not
sorting
homework.
out my notes, all right? Carry on.
No, I will not. I'll wait until you finish.
do-
You can tell the class what your note says.
It's just got loads of stuff on it. Okay, got detailed notes. I made them. I didn't. Face it printed out for me. Thanks.
Yeah.
So do your part, okay?
What I was setting you up for was to just go, oh, it says dramis versus GNiK, and then I would have gone, aha, game 2. But now you've not shared your notes with the rest of the class.
As you can tell, we don't script anything here because it goes as badly as that. Carry on.
All right, thank you very much. I will. After you sort your notes. Yes, dramis versus GNiK. Game 2. It's coming up. We're fired up. Tox has just taken the opening series, and now there is more death to be delivered. Initially, who are you rooting for?
Dramis. Oh, I mean, I'm rooting for both. I'm rooting for GNiK because I want to win, but
Who's in your heart of hearts?
GNiK is.
Yeah.
I want GNiK to win because he hasn't had the win yet.
Yes.
And I think it'll give a nice little boost of confidence, especially when you're playing for your lifeline over in Katowice. But I strongly think that his opponent will be victorious.
I do have to agree with you. I feel like at this point in time, and especially the upward trajectory he's been having, dramis has been looking really tasty.
Yes. GNiK's still trying to really understand what upward trajectory means. It's kind of just
Right.
he's sort of developing the sort of full understanding of it, but we'll get to him. Let's talk about dramis a little bit. He, as you said, this is someone who is on an upward trajectory. He's been learning loads. He's fully enveloped himself in the world of professional Quake, and he's building so much consistency in his skills. He's got a wide champion pool. He's particularly excellent to watch on a champion like Slash. Even so on Molten, like his skills on like Molten and Slash are just awesome. And honestly, there aren't really many players that I think surpass this kind of level of that champion. But it's just the sort of discipline that he's been building now. He used to sort of overcommit, get over-eager, lose positionings, but he's been tightening down on all these little points of play and turning into a really well-rounded player.
Yeah, he really has been looking absolutely sickeningly good. I think it's the mechanical edge that's been getting better and better each time we see him on the server. It feels like he's been putting in so much prep work, honestly.
Oh, definitely. And as I understand, I don't know how many matches he's got left, but I know he is going for a boot camp in Katowice with Nosfer, I want to say.
Damn, that's tasty.
Something like 2 weeks ahead of the event, so he might even be fairly soon. Wait, I don't know what the calendar looks like, but
that's actually really interesting.
Especially with the sort of talent that we've got in EU, that's a really, really good move. And I know that Nosfer is no stranger to having sort of long extended boot camps with talented people. First time he did it was ahead of DreamHack Winter 2017. I think he stayed in Sweden for a month or something like that. His level went from sort of here to there. It was unbelievable. But on GNiK's side,
yes.
I've been memeing a little bit. This guy actually is really talented. He's just not really been able to sort of find his footing the right way. He had a strong showing at his first ever LAN in Luca. He managed to get himself past Brick to qualify into the Quake Pro League. And then I think he even took a map off to Hang, which nobody was expecting him to do. But since then, it's kind of been this sort of little tease, a little bit of blue balling about what possibly GNiK has to offer. And I'm really hoping that we can see him shine again, because I have more good things to say than bad, definitely.
No, yeah.
But we need to see the results, right?
It's one of those where we need to witness it throughout the online season, right? But it does bode well with the fact that, obviously, even if he does stay within those relegation spots and we go back in towards Poland, yes, you are going to have a hard fight, because the challenges that are coming up this time around are looking to really be out for blood.
Yeah.
But that could be his opportunity to, once again, prove how good he is in a LAN environment, really come in strong and try and secure a good position going into stage 3.
And he can kind of eye up the type of... Because at this point, he knows he's up for relegation.
Yeah.
So he can eye up, well, is it either going to be GNiK or is it going to be Sib that I'm going to go against? I don't think we'll have that confirmed yet, because we need week 10 to play out. But he can already think, well, okay, I've probably got experience of Sib because he's sort of...
Domestic matchup.
Precisely. GNiK is going to be a lot more of a sort of foreign understanding of that. I think GNiK, because he's been playing on the sort of high ping, I think you won't really get an understanding of what he can deliver until you sort of see him on land, see what his local performances are like against the European talent too. And I know that with his boot camp, with Lure, who's there with him, supporting him, I'm expecting to see sort of a rise of level. And I think that GNiK especially is going to be a very interesting challenger to watch, and whether or not he can make it, because it's always been a goal. Anyway, this isn't about GNiK, this is actually about GNiK and dramis, but easily sidetracked with all the cool games we've had this weekend.
It's all good, it's all good. I do love hearing about all these boot camps though. It's getting me excited that everyone's pulling their boots up.
That's it. That's what it's all about then. When you're on the sort of road to land, right? Particularly for Quake, when it is at a slightly less common occurrence, the hype builds up and bubbles away really nicely when you're getting towards land.
Like a hot pot.
Yeah, precisely. And the sort of the seething cauldron of preparation, brews away.
Oh, it looks good. Well, let's see what's been brewing on the picks and bans, so we can find out where our battlefields will be.
Let's do it. So, we start with... GNiK, when it comes up, he's going to be banning away the Slash, so that is really the sort of pièce de résistance for dramis, so unfortunately won't have access to it, but we will get Molten and see the Strog there. That will go against the Visor. The early matchup between Eisen and Ranger, I favour the Eisen, and then right at the end we've got a Scale Bearer pick from GNiK. Hype. Poggers. Massive Pog.
Oh, damn, yeah. This is actually pretty fun. In terms of the picks and bans that we've got, they're going for the actual champion picks. I do like seeing it.
Yeah.
I do like seeing it. I'm glad Strog's coming back out as well, because I feel like dramis has a lot to prove on Strog, honestly. Any hero that has quite a high mechanical skill ceiling, that's honestly where I feel like he's now starting to peak.
Yeah. And it's really his kind of style. I don't know, he's not going to have the same level of speed that Slash has to offer, but he's got the quick movement around the corners. I really think that dramis is within sight of GNiK to be able to at least get a map victory off, so there's no way that dramis should be sort of laying steady on the gas pedal or anything. He's got to be foot down and just claim all the points he can, because it's going to benefit him more and more in the later stages and so on. I think dramis might be at risk of... No, I don't think he is, actually. dramis is not at risk of relegation, I'm pretty sure. I think he's safe, because I think it's Waz and Effortless that are kind of fighting below. So yeah, dramis should be good. Good to go. Gucci.
So,
Gucci
I mean,
gang.
especially if he can net himself a win here today, that will definitely, at the very least, guarantee, obviously, going into next week, the final week of Stage 2. Here comes the early dive, as we are going to see dramis try and initiate. GNiK already getting the pressure put up against him. Basically out of ammunition on everything. Lucky to find himself a couple extra rockets to look to punish with.
GNiK is just like, as long as I'm doing damage, everything is fine. But now he needs to get out, otherwise he is genuinely just straight up dead. Which is bad in this game.
It's not ideal.
Oh no! Stray rocket! That was pretty gorgeous though, honestly, from dramis. What a read. A petit prediction, etc.
Well, is that French?
No, I had a little bit.
Oh. Cheeky, monsieur.
I'm pretty exotic, aren't I?
You are indeed. You're also quite beautiful. But here comes a beautiful initiation. And a fantastic frag to follow it up. 2 already for dramis, as he is doing damage versus GNiK.
Oh, here's a chance. There's a nice little 1-2 from GNiK. He is going to get on the board. He's been a little bit mad, if I'm honest. But I'm liking that. That's the kind of Quake that I like seeing. People who want to fight and do it, whether success or not.
I love a big brawl.
It's like the OG mentality. It's not like they don't mind about winning or losing. It's just go, go, go. Yeah. And run at their face.
Play to your strength. Play to win. Don't play just to survive. Oh, the sneaky play. Both of them going to walk up close and personal. The dive in with the orb.
He wants to go again. He's got 10 HP and he's like, yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, no!
Oh, he almost got him anyway. 13 health to go.
There is madness occurring.
The thing is, it's like not the best move necessarily from GNiK to do all the time, but actually doing it from time to time, it really can catch your opponent off guard. Those low HP sort of re-peaks, that's basically how Cypher became as famous as he is. That was his specialty.
Gets him up in the air, going to go for the heavy chase with the dive orb. That'll be the frag found, and dramis now starting to actually get a bit more control. It was fairly back and forth. Now he's looking like he's got his head switched on.
Well, there's at least one nice rocket. There's some time until the items are up, and GNiK's stack is challenging nicely. Got him on 1 HP, and he is with 8 health to go. He can get the 225. Is there a light up here? Oh, there is. Everything feels so much better in life now, and he might even be able to defend for this this mega health. Oh, that's crispy. No, has he got it? A little bit of turret damage. Oh, and he finds him there. Little dunkaroo.
Oh, you sneaky little
There's
devil.
heavy! Get the heavy! Please get the heavy.
This is outrageous. It's a big scrap going on at the minute. He's also going to get the information based off of the turret. Goes over to snatch away the heavy. The rockets have been absolutely beautiful, by the way. I've got to add.
They've been great. 10 out of 10.
See if we can see some more deadly rockets coming out as they're really looking to go neck and neck, hammering their heads off each other. Here's the trace from dramis, going to be slowed down as the rocket will start to put a little bit of a spanner in the works, taking so much damage though.
You see what GNiK did? He had the genius sort of presence of mind to deliberately delay the heavy armor last time, and it totally threw off dramis. Next level, 200 IQ play. Oh, he's going to take the lead! GNiK 5-3 at the moment with a mega health behind him. Does he even want the mega? Oh, hello. Get close and personal. Got to watch out for that shotgun a little bit. If you go through the choke point, you are mad. Well, we know he's mad anyway. This is just a sort of secondary test.
Oh, yeah. But mad in the sense of like a crazy scientist. Because he dissects the situation.
Yes.
With ease. Straight back in with the rockets, though. Let's see what he can do from here, Zoo. Spooking him once more. He does have the one frag advantage. Looks to just build his stack and looks to try and punish with the lightning gun. Oh, that's a shocker. He got away.
Yeah, with about 20 HP, there's no way he wants to challenge. Oh, you go down there. I mean, you want these weapons, don't you? Alright, we've got the ammo crate, and now that weapon only take him to... I'm sure it would take him to 18. Get your rockets! Don't do the Tox click! Or what's also turning into the Silence Head click if you guys are watching any of the community streams yesterday. Yep, go in again. Why not?
The level of aggression with the rockets between these two has just been absolutely unparalleled. I feel like it's the most we've seen the rockets used at this point.
I love the push past the Mega where it's up. Kind of sort of baiting in the sort of idea that he's just going to pick up the item. And he's super stacked. Like, GNiK's in great shape at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
dramis can't deal with this crazy aggression. Even though it's constant, it's fairly unpredictable still.
He's doing such a good job of just having control on the map. And now has actually quite a big lead. If he finds another frag here, he'll double his total over dramis. Already 5.5 minutes in.
Get rid of the light too. Oh, ammo now looking good. I'm feeling less anxious. And he's going to do damage on the exit of the heavy. I don't even think he's timing, honestly. There's a delay on the heavy, but it doesn't matter if you delay against someone who's not timing. They don't have a clue anyway. Oh god, that hurts.
Turret out, rockets out.
Oh,
dramis though.
That was a shot.
Yeah, beautiful connection right into the chest. Lands in with a blow right to the kisser. Starts to back off as the Tox kick's going to be coming through. Does recover some more rockets, luckily.
Can we have a Tox click count? Just permanently for everybody.
Yeah, at least 17.
Definitely. This is not even an exaggeration.
It's been all about the rockets, though. That's been where the true decisive plays have been made so far between these two men, but it won't matter because he's got a machine gun. He's going to bust through the door, waving the 4-4, and dramis, he's not breathing anymore, Zoo.
Yeah, we've got some really good HMG work. I mean, this is the map that GNiK took off Dahang at Luca. GNiK's got a very, very strong corrupted keep. You can never, ever underestimate him here. But you don't want to be a one-map wonder, right? So we need to see these kind of performances after. Rocket's good. He's still going to get some damage onto dramis, who's not able to re-engage despite not doing terrible damage. It's just not excellent enough either. Need more damage. That's usually the sort of recipe for success in Quake, though.
Ideally so. That's what you want to be going for. You also just want
to
really
how, right?
How?
Yeah, it's just when that's how you break into the science of it. It's the how bit.
Damage.
I'm here for the analysis.
Moneyball, but everyone dies. GNiK right now is really slaughtering just dramis at every given opportunity. Actually, this is just madness. I mean, 9-5.
His control's good now. He's got this decent rough rotation happening. There's no stress.
Oh yeah, the map is his. Good weapon prize rotation as well. Very quick on his switches. Still got the timing on point, so he can drop down and grab that heavy. Coming up to the 8-minute mark now. If he's looking to round himself out to 10 and hit double digits, this might be the opportunity to do so. dramis initiates with a dire orb. Going to get slapped in the face with a rocket, though. Backing off close towards the Mega. Is he going to get it? Yes, he will. Stays alive.
Still wanting to aggress over here. Oh, no, I thought that rocket was going to be a bigger thud than it actually was. Push with the LG, and that is going to be ahead of the heavy spawning. For any one who's an up-and-coming dueler themselves or picking up how to duel, you want to know how do I get better at Corrupted Keep, really, honestly, watching GNiK's weapon choice is really, really good way to go about it. The amount that he switches to the HMG is fantastic, and it's so important on this map, I can't even emphasize it enough. So yeah, take note of what GNiK's doing.
It has been very nicely played. It's a great understanding of what to use at what time to actually be able to consistently keep the pressure on dramis here. Talking of keeping the pressure on him, he'll keep landing those rockets right into him. Oh no.
Oh, that's it.
He's brewing some tea.
That is. It's not how you want to drink it.
It'd be very messy.
It's going mad. Are we? Yes, there we go. You get 10 bonus points there.
That's the butcher play.
That's excellent. He's got to watch out there. Travis finally going to put an end to this madness, but...
Oh, the body hurt's coming out now.
Just having fun, these guys. It's a Sunday, during your weekend. Are you getting a whiff of the possible series win for GNiK? What do you think? I'm worried that this is like the Corrupted Keep master at play, and we're going to go elsewhere, and he's going to still be finding where the heavy is, but... there's a whiff of it in the air still for me.
I thought that was you. But genuinely, decision-wise, I agree. I feel like he's been making the right call the entire time so far. When to initiate, when to fall back, when to use what weapon to get the frag as well. Oh, almost another
close.
kill with the super shotgun to make it a nice 15, but he won't get it. But yeah, GNiK, decision-making's been on point.
Yeah, no, that was spectacular. It looked a little bit wild at the beginning. I was like, oh my god, if he's going to do this the whole time, then... you know, this could go horribly wrong. Yeah, but it went horribly wrong for dramis. He couldn't keep up with the aim, the constant aggression. And I think that's really sort of, that's GNiK's sort of ethos there on Corrupted Keep. Just keep fighting.
Just keep going.
Never, ever stop.
Like a really aggressive Dory.
He's pressuring from everywhere, with projectiles from all distances. He's always got the hit scan too. His HMG work was excellent. We didn't really see a lot of nails, but... honestly, the HMG kind of does the same job in a lot of instances. It's just if you want that extra bit of fadeaway time. So, yeah, masterful stuff. GNiK, time to take it to the next level.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was actually really nicely played. However, we do move on now to take it to Molten Falls. Molten, are you expecting something along those lines, or potentially a switch up from dramis?
I'm expecting dramis to be sort of guy in control here. It's such a different pace of gameplay. It's a lot more sort of the thought behind the items and the positioning. Obviously, there's some important executions with rail shots and combat, but it's kind of brewing the correct fight, trying to manipulate your opponent to sort of be where they want to be. Again, I mean, I'm going to talk about challenges a bit more. There was an amazing match between Buxter and Sparty on Molten Falls. I think it was the winner bracket semi-finals. Absolutely fantastic. A kind of display of what kind of like level of mind games you can have with items when you got a visor, it's got piercing sight, and see a player go one side or the other. And then there's sort of counter fakes happening on the other side. It just led to some super fascinating Quake. And we have got the visor here versus the Strug, if I remember correctly. Yes, we do. So yeah, more mind games.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Only time will tell if that's going to continue, because GNiK, wow, dominance came out on that opening map. definitely a good sign, because we need to see these sort of signs of life, especially going in towards Poland, right? No matter if at this point you've kind of, you've made your bed, you will be stuck down towards the bottom of the global leaderboard. You're not really going to be able to fix that much.
Maybe that's why we're seeing that kind of level. There isn't really any pressure. There's nothing for him to lose whatsoever, whereas dramis is maybe feeling a little more sensitive about the points. He's still trying to climb those leaderboards, trying to, build himself like a good bracket straight into play where he's not up for relegation. And GNiK's just a free spirit. Just does what he likes.
Just riding it out.
Yeah, exactly. So, happy days.
Yeah.
And I think we could actually see a series. I'm actually thinking we will see a series win from GNiK today, but maybe I'm talking too soon.
Wow. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this one develops, dramis, is he going to be able to come back into it? Will he have that mindset?
Should. He really should. I mean, Strog is quite a comfortable champion for him. Even with the visor there, that's not a huge deal. He's got the mobility that he needs, and that's kind of what he strives upon, and especially when his mechanics come into play, like his aim in combination with movement, it usually looks really, really sick.
Oh, we open up on the main man himself. He's a map down in the series, but will he be able to come out on top right here, right now? Looking for the opening initiation rail to try and poke onto GNiK, but he's not given the opportunity yet.
I think there was a misfire on the rail.
Yeah?
This happens sometimes. But it doesn't the rail doesn't come backwards after out, which is good.
That would be horrible. The gun just falls to bits.
We'll start getting bendy rails next thing you know.
You gotta oil those guns, boys. Keep them clean.
Oh, lovely bit of tri-bolt.
Tri-bolt boop.
I think GNiK was just going he just wanted a little bit of a scout on the sort of safari of Molten. Alright, that starts to hurt quite a lot. The other LG, this should be clean-ish kill for dramis. Got access to mega health. He's got time to get over to the heavy too. This is a slightly uncomfortable position for GNiK to be in. That was a lot of time spent zoomed even. And GNiK's hitting, so we might get a bit of a turnaround. GNiK will miss the sort of fade away, but he has at least done some good damage and is going to contest and control both of them being about 100-100.
dramis, he was looking to go for some fast and ferocious flicks here. Not connecting anything yet, but luckily he's got the Pika to try and go for a cheeky face with. Gonna look to ram it straight into the lips of GNiK, but it's not gonna work out just yet. Here's the rocket play instead. Very low on stack now though. Down to 84 after grabbing that small bubble, but he does have the height advantage. He's got the high ground, and he is gonna teach his Padawan a lesson.
I think dramis stuck his toe at the edge of the platform that he was on, and that was GNiK bumping into it at the top. Oh, we're gonna get a push here. GNiK, it just happens. Like, he just makes a kill, and you don't even really recognize it until afterwards.
GNiK go make frag. That's his mantra.
Yeah. I think that's how he motivates himself too. Wait, that is exactly what he said, but you know.
It's alright, that's what we do here.
We're having fun.
We like to have fun here.
Like GNiK on Corrupted Keep.
Oh, I don't think we'll ever have that much fun.
That is true. That would be illegal.
We'd be banned.
dramis is going to be looking really good after this mega health. And there's a little passive getting his health capsules in. Never mind, just get shut down a little bit. You've got to always look out for these angles, and dramis sometimes goes in with a little bit of a blind eye. And he's taken a lot of rails. GNiK keeps on hitting these rail shots. He must provide respect to this man. Another rail! You're just giving these angles! GNiK continues to get in on the map. Respect the rail of GNiK.
Oh yeah. It's on point. He's taken a leaf out of Tox's book. He might have been watching the first series, and I feel like it's really got him fired up. He might actually be lightninged up, though, as he's looking to zap his way through. dramis tags him up quite heavily, hunting him. He's got his eye on the prize. Will he be able to claim it as his own, though? Both of them being knocked in the air. The piercing sight comes out, and piercing through his chest he will. Oh. Barely misses on the rail, though, Zoo.
That was close. That was seriously. He can go up the bounce pad here. It's really not a bad move at all. Just go. dramis is getting so curious. Chase, lightning gun. I don't think he realized that dramis was still on about 10 points of health. That was a gutsy move from dramis. He's not been able to hit a whole lot. And now GNiK is going to eventually have to fade away. But he is moments away from tying the game up. And he knows where he is now. doesn't click. GNiK's too pro for clicking. Oh, he's gonna get railed again, and he overcuts it. Somehow dramis manages to turn the situation around after what was some really ballsy plays from him earlier up at the shotgun.
Scoreline aside, though, this game is absolutely neck and neck when it comes down to the terms of skill level between both of them at the minute. They are clashing at every opportunity. GNiK, low. He cannot afford for once to keep going for these wide faces. He's got to slow down the tempo slightly, restock, and then take it from there.
I think dramis thinks the Mega was taken at the wrong time. The way that GNiK moved away from it. Rocket's coming through. This is still dangerous for dramis. He's taking loads of damage. There's the LG on the drop down. Another kill. I think dramis is buying into GNiK's consistent desire for aggression. He needs to create his own pace. Right now, he's playing exactly how GNiK wants him to play.
GNiK with a drop down, the chase off the piercing sight, looks for the rail. He's not going to get one that will be absolutely delightful just yet. We're 5 minutes through. It's very, very close. Both of them are playing their heart out here, Zoo.
Gotta get those vertical rockets out. He's getting great damage again. The last shot. Oh, they're gonna be the peaker. Or extend that lead just a little more. dramis is keeping up with the chaos. And even implementing a little bit of his own with some of these moves.
DJ dramis, he's been spinning up some tasty beats this far. Has he got any other bangers to show us? As he looks for the kill with a rocket.
That should be his name, you know?
Yeah, DJ dramis.
I like it.
And Mike Commander GNiK.
Oh, that's some LG right there. GNiK actually almost turns that around a bit, but dramis keeping things steady. Oh, the rail misses. Couple of boops once again. 7-3. There it is. Continuation from Corrupted Keep. Got to do those squats.
Yep, busting out the Earl Grey. Drop down, looking to try and slay. Pika straight in. Not going to get a chance to be a nuisance with it this time around. Just a mere distraction. Both of them pretty close by on stack. He is going to make it back over towards the Mega Spore, but he's 3 seconds too early. He is landing rails, but he's got to retreat.
GNiK's got sort of run of the map at the moment. This is the chance now. This is GNiK's time to shine. Then he can maybe drop the PG tips as well.
Give him the Tetley.
That sounds like a really dangerous move.
Oh, the elbow drop of the Tetley.
Oh, he hit me right in the Tetley.
Oh my god. I hope not. You'll be winded for a week.
GNiK is super stacked here. He's investing into rocket jumps. Oh, a little missed rail. Visor is so fast in a straight line. You want to run down that corridor fast as light. You'd actually outpace the Strog.
dramis playing off the audio. Slightly messing up as he goes for the shots across, but it's not going to matter at the end. He still gets the kill and adds even more to his tally. That's going to be a free Mega to pick up as well, so he's now 8-3. This is going very well for dramis. I mean, GNiK, he's been keeping it close, but he just can't get over the edge.
So GNiK didn't even take the Mega at that point. He was trying to do that move again where he sort of pretends like he's going to stick around for an item. But, and I don't even know if dramis actually realized that had happened. He just held his ground. Oh, a little bit of a dangerous moment here, but GNiK's missing the shots! Oh, he might even fall off the map! Oh, you've got to give him the Tetleys there. There we go.
Oh, I love it.
What's the really, like, posh ones? I can't remember the names anymore.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
That's not the posh one.
No, that was
Picard.
Picard.
Don't you have, like, the... Don't you have something like called, like, the Little Piggies or something?
Little Piggies?
Oh, no, maybe I'm making things up.
Sorry. You've been drinking Little Piggies?
There we go. He's dropping the Little Piggies.
Oh, GNiK, you naughty boy.
Oh, I'm having a good day.
I should hope so.
This is just fun, man.
Oh, 8 minutes and 53. It's a 10-3 scoreline. Both of them have standed their ground. But now, once again, they look to try and initiate and get back into some Mortal Kombat. The damage with the lightning gun coming across, but GNiK finally, for once, gets the advantage as he slams through him with the rail. But he doesn't have much time, Zoot, and he's got to find 6 frags in quick succession.
Well, GNiK, run at his face? You're doing it wrong. Run at his face. I think he doesn't want to get PG tipped again. That's the problem.
They're going to run out at this point. What are they going to do in the morning?
Or maybe it's going on full fruit flavors, you know, like we've got the chamomile out.
Oh, that'd be quite relaxing. Here we go. This is definitely not relaxing. This is the aggression coming out. 30 seconds left. He needs to push. He has to get the kill. There's 1 down. Still 5 more to go if he wants to try and contend to push this into overtime.
Still time, maybe.
20 seconds. I mean, if he keeps rushing,
then, you know,
15 seconds.
Give it as only a maybe now.
Dramis looking to take this one.
Are you sure?
Oh,
no.
The super shotgun.
It was down to the wire, but eventually Dramis got there with the 11-5 scoreline.
There was a chance. There was a chance.
So Dramis takes his own map. We got the 1-1. We're going to make things interesting going down to Vale. And we got Scale Bearer coming out from GNiK to determine whether or not he's going to get that map or series victory on the actual Quake Pro League itself. The thing that we're doing right now.
Yeah. Madness. A tale of 2 maps, I suppose, at this point, right?
Yeah. Absolute chaos on Corrupted Keep. But it was a little bit more settled here. I feel like GNiK was only sort of half-heartedly into his chaos. At the end, it's like he kind of, like, he lost the feeling a bit.
Yeah. It's one of those where you kind of need that switch of just realizing at this point we've got, you know, nearly sub 2 minutes left. If I'm going to be able to get into the game and have an opportunity to push myself back through and tie it for an overtime, you have to consistently just attack, and do whatever you can. It felt like there was too much of a decision-making period before he went full sort of, I'm just going to fight. At that point, he just didn't have any time left, and it slipped away from him. Dramis, though, looking very nice here, hitting some tasty shots, and deciding when to go for fights that favoured him quite well.
Yeah, those couple of rails we saw to make it 4-2. There was a moment here where GNiK really had the chance to get like properly into the game and contest, but he over-egged it a little bit. Didn't finish the frag when he should have. Continued to sort of over-chase it. It's like, no, I really still need that opportunity, which is the kind of stuff that Dramis used to do, but he doesn't really, you know, he's moved past that now and really evolved a lot as a player, and I think we still need to see GNiK go through a couple of evolutions. Because right now he's like this excitable dog who's like, it's walkies, and, you know, like the lead's out, right. and you know the dog knows what's coming.
Yeah.
But you know it's just running into a bush, getting messy.
He's just running into a bush. That's a nightmare. I just didn't expect the dog analogy. I didn't know where you were going with it.
It just needs to be tamed. Like he's not like a sort of old wise dog, which you know, has kind of learned the tricks of the trade.
He's not running into bushes anymore.
Yeah, he's like, well, the walk's coming when it comes. You know, I'm not gonna. Like,
I'm not gonna run for the walk.
Yeah. It's happening.
So he's sitting at the door. He's waiting to walk.
And so like Dramis is the old wise dog, and GNiK's sort of the young puppy.
Nice.
I mean it in a nice way. It's not.
No, I know. I just didn't expect the dog walking bush analogy.
Well,
it's new. It's a new
one.
one.
Bring out the special ones today.
You've got to. I'll add that into the book of Zoot.
Thank you. We've got Scale Bearer coming next to bring some sanity back to this, as I'll push that aside. It is Galena by Dramis that will go. This could be really difficult for Dramis, actually. Because when you've got a super stacked beast who's just running around the map at 100 miles an hour, you've somehow got to deal immense damage. You don't have much mobility unless Dramis is going to be really good at getting triple totems up, keeping control of both major items, or at least the heavy armor. Yeah. This is going to be, a real nightmare for him. But GNiK's also got to be like super solid himself. He can't overextend. He's got to also have a control-focused approach in order to really make his bullish strategy work.
Well, let's put everything we've learnt so far aside, because both of them, they had their dominant maps. Now we get into a map where it all has to meet. This is the culmination of it to see who is going to take the series on our third and final on the decider. Let's see where it goes from here as we start off with GNiK looking to already get a bit rambunctious with his rockets.
He's gotta get out a little bit. I'd actually bull rush away. He might just survive. Never mind.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go!
Oh no!
Go! I'm so happy right now.
Goodness.
We didn't get any Algore from that. It's business time at the moment in minute 1.
That was just the raging bull, raw and unadulterated.
He's gonna find him again. Dramis, what's happened?
What was he doing?
He's just gone down. He's looking down the wrong hallway, and GNiK came charging. He's getting a great start over here. This guy wants the series victory. Hashtag free GNiK.
What are you going to do when the ball comes a knocking? Oh, the flick up. Getting us a nice
rocket jump. Rocket jumps
view.
on the big play. Oh, never
He's
mind.
knocked him off. That's the free mega. They're going to have to fight over it when he falls down. What is going on, Zoo?
So GNiK... Wait. So, in the end, Dramis got the mega. That's my report.
Thank you, Zoo. I appreciate that.
I got it written down if you want it later. He's early for this. There's going to be Dramis getting the kill. GNiK not timing by the second, just a sitting duck. So we've got him on the board. GNiK has got a bull rush ready to go. But he really needs some weapons first. He needs a little bit of entry damage. There's a bit. He does need to hit one more because the Mecha came right after and still maintaining decent overstack. But GNiK has got a lead, so it's not like he needs to run into something all willy-nilly.
Oh no. He was on the leash then, getting taken for a walk because he was just kiting around. What? Both of them are so low. GNiK gets the kill after all of that.
Dramis missed the entire load of shotgun there. Oh! Oh my god! Stomp. He got the little passive through the teleporter too. Just for an extra nugget of damage. Oh my god, that was close. 4-1 at the moment for GNiK. Needs that map win. Get those 8 points.
What is this lunacy that is being delivered to us right now? GNiK, with some very unorthodox play, starting to cause mass hysteria. No, he is going to go down finally, as Dramis will be able to spark a hope into this one with a lightning gun.
Yeah, this isn't getting out of hand yet. And Dramis is getting himself nicely into control. He's got heaps of weaponry. And he needs to... This is when you have to run at GNiK. He's not going to come into these sensitive points of the map when the items aren't immediately about to be up. And now that Heavy's about to spawn, he's kind of got to stay here. So there's a missed sort of 10 seconds of possible damage. But GNiK's in a really, really sticky situation hanging around here.
Oh, he tries to go for the ball rush, but it's not going to work out too well. Did get Dramis low. But in the end, he will still fall. GNiK straight back into action. Does he realise that Dramis is directly behind him, looking to try and land the rail? Leaves it for a second. Gonna give us some time to recalibrate Zoop before they get at it again.
Wow, actually GNiK found another bit of rocket damage. There's going to be Heavy up shortly. GNiK is not challenging for it. Doesn't get extra bit of damage. But he has got a slightly better position for the Mega Health. Really difficult rail to go for. He is going to hit another, but the Mega Health will spawn. GNiK's taking his time to get it. I think Dramis could have actually hung around for even a moment longer with that rail hit. It was a juicy shot.
5 seconds until Heavy's going to be up. If he gets the frag here, he's going to be able to get free control over it. That's the kill that he needed. Now his stack's starting to look a little bit better as well. We're still only 4 minutes 30 in, and this one has been just a real bloodlust.
Yeah, it's an unusual champion matchup too, early. When you add Galena... I mean, with Scalebearer, it's always an unusual champion matchup, right? Galena's got to do so much to keep things alive. You can see even when he was super stacked before, that's going to be a nice little frag. GNiK fighting maybe a little bit sooner than he should have. And GNiK's, yeah, going to have to get back in control, I guess.
He's lost his ears. Dramis tagging him up quite heavily here, looking to finish him with the lightning gun though, as he's punishing them. God, it's tickled me. It's tickled me.
I'm thoroughly tickled. Oh, GNiK!
What?
I don't actually...
How has he come out on top?
That doesn't actually make sense.
That's absolutely balmy.
I've asked for a thorough explanation, and there simply is none. Oh. Bull rush. Oh no, he bounces him over. I can't get the kill because his rocket was too good. Imagine that. At least you got an excuse, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just too strong. That's why I didn't kill you.
Wow, this has just been an outrageous fight between the two. Luckily, with a bounce up into the air, GNiK was susceptible to an attack and has been cut straight through by the lightning gun. Unfortunately, dramis might have bitten off more than he can chew here.
I was going to say just before that, GNiK kind of just has to run at him a little bit. Oh, there's a steal from GNiK! Raining from up above. Can he try and find the kill still? He had the LG. There is 3 totems by that teleporter exit beside Heavy. And GNiK has not checked that out. If he finds that spot, he is in the cash money. That's a good ball rush away. He needed to just hold his life for a second.
dramis, happy as Larry as he gets the restack off, going back through as he'll collect his gift from his totems. Finally, he will start to take them down and evict the totem's control from the map.
This is GNiK just on a sort of a mad chase at the moment, trying to find like a sensible way in. Rocket jump up, just sort of peekaboo over the edge. Still pretty scary when Scalebearer does that. That is going to be a mega health now for GNiK. So his stack's looking good. He needs to have a big play on this Heavy. Big plays. But he's taking the mega health so late that the big plays limit. Don't really know why he's there that long. But he gets a little bit of cheeky damage. I just don't know if he's going to have timing on the Heavy. Never mind, he's doing so much! The lightning gun to follow up, he gets the kill in the most peculiar way.
He keeps winning the outrageous fights. The ones where it seems like he's on such a back foot and he shouldn't be able to, he just somehow clutches it with just how incredibly efficient he's been with this lightning gun. That has been a saving grace for him here, but will it bail him out once more? Has to drop, low on stack, needs to get out of there and try and recuperate something to play with. The Mega will work nicely.
Mega's definitely okay for that. He's going to see him. A bit of LG damage has got to watch out. He gets pushed off because of his movement, but the roll's missed!
Again!
Oh, dramis, if you just had any other weapon out, you would have gotten that kill. GNiK was still trying to free him at the moment as he looks for this map victory. Another rail almost gets it. Bull rush out. He needs to find some resources. Does he know when I don't think he has a darn clue when the Heavy's up. Oh no! GNiK, you were 1 second away from seeing the Heavy spawn, and dramis. He's going to claw that lead back, but there's going to be a massive bull charging at him. Dealt with thoroughly, though.
This is getting worrying now, though, because dramis, he's got the opportunity to get more stacked than ZSX before we see another fight come through from GNiK.
And he's steady though with the items. There's a long time to them. I don't think that dramis feels particularly safe with this health. Even if he has a little tickle of damage on GNiK. The Heavy's there, but there's the play. GNiK still got stack. He needs to run at him.
Oh, the bull rush!
That is not what you wanted to run into. It's like, yes, I got the light armor, but no, there are so many worse things at play here. Another rotation. I mean, honestly, GNiK can kind of go for it now, but if he goes for it on the next rotation of items, there's a very, very strong chance that we can get a tied game. But he needs to have presence on the Heavy again. Wait, never mind. Does he know that he's over there? He's got to have a feeling. He's going to search. He's just heard him. He knows. Oh, he can't really rocket jump again, but he's going to try.
Oh, Zoot, this is getting awkward.
There's no more real rotations, and he's eating tri-bolt damage. We need to see the big... Never mind. Tri-bolt shuts it down. GNiK will not be freed, and dramis, he gets us 8 points with, I mean, a lot of work.
Oh, the GG was called from GNiK. And it will be the win from dramis. The series being taken in a 2-1 split. 2 very dominant maps, 1 apiece from either of these two boys. And then when we got into the decider, it was an all-out scrap. If you missed it, it was a bit of a, I don't know, an affair, honestly.
It was, yeah, that was some intense stuff that we've been seeing in a series.
Quake.
That was a fun series, though. We saw sort of back and forth aggression. We saw GNiK just being very much himself, and I like that. He played it into his own. If he buckled down on his timing a bit, honestly, the results he would get would improve tenfold. It would just give him like a little staple, like a little sort of guideline. At least restrict yourself within the parameters of this level of aggression. And then as long as he does that, he can do whatever he likes, and I think he's honestly so much more of a player after it.
What was hard as well, though, is I think, actually, even for both of them, the timing of both major items got so muddied because of the weird fights that we had that there was so many periods where you could see, like, visible confusion of, is it 5 seconds? Is it up to 10? Literally just debating. And it could have been game-changing as well. I mean, one that comes to mind is obviously when GNiK needed to get the heavy, spawned just as he passed it, believing that it wasn't going to be up still.
No, exactly. And it's just those little things that change, and that if you can at least keep a track of that within the game a bit better, then everything is so much more solid for you. dramis, I think, was much more comfortable with the timing. He was trying to honestly just put some kind of like restrictions on GNiK in terms of what he was able to do. It's like holding back the insanity, just like, seriously, man, chill. But he did it. And after the first map, I wasn't even 100% sure, because GNiK really had a fantastic corrupted keep. But they were bantering with each other throughout the entire series, and dramis, I think, is still going to feel fairly good with that. He knows that GNiK's a strong player on corrupted keep. He will respect that, but also happily take 8 points.
From expected results, I think this is the one that makes the most sense, right? dramis should, in theory, be above GNiK currently, and he does snatch it away. A lot closer than I actually expected, and I'm glad. I feel like this is a good showing from GNiK, and as long as he can try and just carry on with this sort of level of momentum and play like this more, I'm excited.
Yeah, and I honestly think that all the series today have got the possibility of being super really close, good, going to tiebreakers. Obviously, you know, touch wood, etc. It is like that, but we've got a whole bunch of games that are coming up that I think fit those, the formula well.
Yeah, we definitely do. There is still more to come, though. Up next, we are going to see the cheetah. Don't blink or you'll miss it, as Kilson will be coming out. The claws are going to be out. Give me a roar.
Raw?
Lovely. We're going to see some Kilson on the server facing off versus CNZ. You won't want to miss it when we come back in after the break.